Thanks, guys, for joining. I'm happy to have JNF here with us. It's been an honor to get to know our new professional here in the southern-ish Texas region. And she's become quite a friend, and we've been able to spend some time together. So she's here to talk a little bit to us about the work of JNF, and then we're going to hear from someone right out of Israel, but who's here in New York to tell us about water as part of our sustainability program. We've, throughout this year, once a month met on various topics and learned from different professionals in different fields about different sustainability topics. And with water being this theme, we thought it would be nice to partner with JNF and do something related to Israel. So I want to thank Michael Ozer, who's here with us tonight as our chair of our social action committee. Thanks, Mike, for all you've done. And it's been such a great year working with you. And Jess for holding down the fort in the office and helping throughout the year too. And I'll pass it on to our JNF friends. So thanks for being here.
Of course. Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Sammy. Good evening, folks. My name is Shayla Furlong, and I am the Director of Central Texas for Jewish National Fund. JNF is a nonprofit organization that gives all generations of Jews a unique voice in building a prosperous future for the land of Israel and its people. Founded in 1901, JNF began as a dream and a vision to reestablish a homeland in Israel for Jewish people everywhere. Today, JNF works in 7 key action areas to deliver on our $1 billion roadmap for the next decade, a bold, unprecedented, and innovative plan for Israel's future. One of those key action areas is working to develop water solutions, which brings us all here this evening. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce you to a woman who has played an instrumental role in fulfilling Jewish National Fund's vision for the land and people of Israel for more than 28 years. She is a dedicated Zionist who served admirably in the IDF. Her professional life continues the legacy of her family, people who made Aliyah to Israel from all over the world. She is an energetic leader who has been dedicated to building Israel since founding a new community in the Galilee, and now oversees JNF's task forces on water solutions and cutting-edge development in the Arava. And she is an insightful emissary who helps connect the American Jewish community, the Israeli people, and JNF. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jewish National Fund's Chief Israel Emissary, Talia Tzour Avner.
Thank you, Shayla, and thank you everyone for being here. Good evening, San Antonio. Let me share the screen. Hold on. Do you see the screen?
It is loading, Talia, it looks like.
Do you see it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but why can't I see you guys? I can only see, hold on. Hold on, do you still see the screen or no?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I don't know why I can't see you, but okay. I cannot see you, but as long as you can hear me and see the screen, I'm fine, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you, Tali.
Okay, so back to JNF. Shayla already said a few words. Organization has celebrated this year its 120th anniversary. It was established in the Casino Hall in Basel in 1901. The purpose was to convince or encourage Jewish people to make Aliyah from all over the world, to make Aliyah and to come to the land of Israel and settle in Israel. And in the 5th Zionist Congress, it was decided that we need to establish, they needed to establish an organization that will purchase land in Israel to enable the Jewish people who made Aliyah to settle down and to build their life in Israel. And the organization was and is the Jewish National Fund. Since then, JNF has continued to do its traditional, I would say, work in Israel. But I'm sure if I'll ask any of you, what do you know JNF for? I'm pretty sure that the answer will be trees. Everybody knows JNF for trees. Trees wasn't the purpose for establishing JNF, but we had to prove to the Ottoman Empire and then the British mandate our ownership of the land in Israel. And the easiest and cheapest way to do that was to plant trees all over Israel. And to cut a very long story short, the Jewish National Fund's foresters in Israel have planted over 250 million trees all over Israel. But purchasing the land and planting trees was not and is not the only mission of the Jewish National Fund. Jewish National Fund in the last 2 decades have worked very hard in the, I would say, frontier of Israel, all the way in the Negev, the Negev Desert, in the Arava, in the Galil, in the north, to strengthen and to establish new communities in these areas and to encourage Israelis to move and live and build their life in these areas. We would like to encourage over 500,000 people to move to the south and 300,000 people to move to the northern part of Israel. And to do that, we need to look at the large spectrum as to, what these people and these communities need for. Of course, they need the land. Of course, they need to beautify the land and they need parks. But without water, after oxygen, let's put it this way, after oxygen, the second most important commodity is water. Without water, you cannot build anything. And Israel is located in the Middle East in a very arid land without water, and we will discuss it today. Beyond that, Jewish National Fund has helped these communities in establishing kindergartens, medical facilities, gyms, swimming pools, R&Ds, agricultural lands, etc. And the discussion and the synergy between the lay leadership and the supporters of the Jewish National Fund here in the USA and the Israelis, including the mayors and the residents and the entire communities, has helped us to identify what the needs are and to raise money for these needs. But as I said, we will focus today on water. Water is an important issue, not only in Israel or in the Middle East, it's all over the world. And let's just look at a few, facts, what's happening around the world, and then realize what is it that Israel has done to almost solve the complicated issue of the lack of water in Israel. So in the 20th century, the world's population has tripled, but the need for water grew by 6 times, meaning there is no correlation. The more people we have in the world, even more water we need, because water is not only for drinking and water is not only for agriculture, for food. Water is for everything that we consume and we do. The chairs that we're sitting on, the computer that we're using, the cars that we are driving, everything in order to be built or established needs water. And the more the level of life is rising, the more water the world